Hey, what's up guys, Ravenclaw here and welcome back to another PvP video here on the Ravenclaw channel. Arenas are still not up, so I thought we'd do another PvP BG. Yeah. First, before we get started, I just want to let you guys know, if you want to hang out with me, chat with me, whatever, I have a Discord channel. Link is in the description. That's the best place to catch up with me. I get notifications all the time. We've got a good group of people over there, so come on over, hang out, and be good to hang out with you. Okay, so in my last battleground video, we spoke about like how the spirit beast is at the moment, and in this video I want to talk about a few things, but purely based off the last video. So there are a bunch of different pets that are helpful to us in battlegrounds. For example, taking a ferocity pet so we can get that hero buff is awesome. You always want to have one in your 5. The reason being is because not always, like we had a mage there and we started the fight, but he didn't pop hero, so that way we were already behind. However, I took out the ferocity pet before we left the gates, and sure enough, by the time I got there, I was able to get us the extra edge by popping the hero ability. Then once you clean house, you can then switch out to another pet that you like. Now, the next pet, which is basically what the other video was about, is the Spirit Beast. Spirit Beast can actually save someone from imminent death. For example, there'd be a few times in this battleground, that I put my Spirit Mend on the healer just to give him some heals, like, because it actually heals pretty decently now. You're not really doing it to get him to max health, but it can be the difference between a stun, he can't do anything, keep him alive for that little bit longer, put Roar of Sacrifice on the target too, just to help the healer out. And we'll talk about why that's important and stuff later on. The next pet you can take in, especially this battleground, is the Water Strider. Get the water walking ability. I know it sounds a bit, why would you? But little things in these battlegrounds can make huge differences later on. For example, like if you were to, instead of go straight over the top of from Lighthouse to Mines, you can go around. You can walk along all of this. You get the idea where I'm going with that. Another good battleground pet is something that will bring the Mortal Wounds debuff. The reason why is because if you're pummeling the healer, if you want to be on top of that healer to get rid of that healer, it's great to have something that is going to reduce that healing on the healer so you can get him out of the fight. Another pet is something that will bring a slow ability. This is awesome if you've got, you're trying to chase down a healer, lock down a target, stop people from getting from point A to point B. Like, for example, in this game here, they had one healer, we had one healer. If you're able to keep that healer, say from Mines to Waterworks, that's already making a huge difference to this one battleground. It's little things that you might go, no. This is a random battleground, nothing's going to change. Like, the whole game here, I had two things in mind. It was to take out the enemy healer. Whenever I saw him, I was on him as fast as I could, but also to help our healer as much as possible with both Roar of Sacrifice, like I just put on then, and Spirit Mend. Now, I really need to keybind Spirit Mend. I keep having to click it. And the reason being is because I haven't macroed to a mouse over target yet, which I will do. But these little things, okay? And because we are ranged, we can keep out of all of this crap that goes on in the middle instead of, which you'll see I kind of get right up in it. But anyway, you shouldn't. Let our pet do all of that. And this is the big thing that I see a lot. And this game rings true to that, okay? One, this is a random battleground. Like, you're going in there with randoms. And of course, things are going to go sour the moment they cap the flag, or they get all the bases, or whatever. You all know it. It happens. Everyone just goes, nah, screw it, I'm leaving. And go and wait in a 15-minute debuff before you can do anything else. However, this game turned around midway. Okay, yes, they were leading in the points, and we're just like, oh, you hear all through the chat was, nah, screw this, game over, blah, blah, blah. And two people ended up going the opposite and rallying the team together, which is awesome. It's very rare to see in a random battleground. So I only wanted to focus on that healer right there. Do whatever I can, keep him locked down. You know, like I always say, if you focus a healer hard enough, okay, immediately they go into panic mode and want to heal themselves, and that's it. Right now, all you saw right then was that healer running around trying to heal himself, which is fair enough, okay? Random battleground, right? But that's the point. You need to make sure that you're on top of that. Keep them on lockdown. And what happens is, we're on 1v1. I kept my healer as best I could as a hunter, you know, tried to keep the raw sacrifice, the heal, and then whilst targeting their healer. And what happened was, their healer died, and we were able to get back Waterworks, which is awesome. So the other thing that I didn't mention in the other video, and some of you guys have asked about this, is cooldown management, especially in battlegrounds, right? It's all good to go in and pop hero, pop everything, just go nuts, whatever. But a lot of people say that, you know, I don't have the damage, and I don't have this, and I don't have that. So the reason is, and I see it a fair bit, is right, like when you know that you're about to get your butt just destroyed, right? You see about 5 horde that are going to kill you. There is no point in popping turtle there unless you know that you can get to a safety, to a healer, to whatever. There's no point in popping defensives. You just let it happen, okay? And that's what I find interesting in random battlegrounds. Everyone seems to be too afraid to die. Like it's a game, like dead set. Just get right up in it, do what you can, and then do it again. Simple, you know? Another thing, especially with this type of map, if you are, because with the battlegrounds, like random battlegrounds, I run solo pretty much all the time. As a hunter, okay, it's important for us to spin the flags, okay? Do what we can to keep things, you know, keep people off the flag while we are waiting for our teammates to come and back us up. And that's the best thing about hunters, you know, we are able to do that so efficiently. You know, whether it's, you know, we keep our pet, you can actually tell your pet to stay. So for you guys that didn't know that, you can move your pet and let it sit on a flag, right? And then that way, if you're, say, up on a hill away from the flag, you just get your pet to attack them. All you need to do is just tap the targets, stop them from capping. Little things like that. Or you can drop your hawk over the flag and just move away. You know, you've got your multi-shot. Lots of stuff like that. Like right here, I know I'm about to get like stun locked and bloody feared and stuff by this warlock, so I just put my hawk down and to stop the cap as much as I can. Unfortunately here, this is one of those moments, right? There is no point in me just like losing all of my cooldowns just to, you know, stay alive for a little bit longer. Here, the only reason I did that is, this is the reason, okay? I don't know if you saw there, but what I was actually doing, the reason why I popped turtle was so I could switch out pets, right? I wanted to switch out from my spirit beast to my ferocity pet so I could get the hero buff up again. And unfortunately, it only hit about 4 people. So the point I'm trying to make there is, try and look for little moments that you can make a big difference. Let's say all of our team were over here at mines. They're still alive. You saw that the hero debuff dropped. You, as the hunter, can find that moment to switch out pets, put that hero buff on at the right time. And that's what at that moment, I actually didn't actually see all my my teammates, unfortunately, but that's what I wanted to do. You know, I knew that I could have enough time to switch out pets, pop the hero buff before I died, and hopefully make a little bit of difference. Now, whether it did or not, I'm not 100% sure, because I don't actually know where those people were that actually got it. But yeah, and for you guys that don't know, when you do pop a hero ability, it hits everyone in the battleground, everywhere, not just right next to you. And you know, people are still not aware of that. But yeah, like I keep saying this, you know, little things can make big differences. However, if you choose to go for a battleground and you go with, you know, 2 people, it could be a healer and another DPS. That alone makes massive differences between like a win and loss, whether it's running a flag or, you know, staying near a base. But just having, you know, 3 people just to keep an eye on where things are and switch and go between the flow, people will follow. That's just the way that's just the way that random battlegrounds work. And right here, we're about to all get lost, you know, get destroyed, but throwing as much as you can at the flags to prolong the cap, to prolong the points that are still coming in. That's all you can really do there. You know, you're not going for gold. You're not going to get this random sniping shot that's going to kill someone in the face and just win the battleground. It's just what you need to do. Another thing too, like right here, I know everyone's going over to waterworks. So me and this rogue, we teed up to go to mines because we knew there was only one person there. But this is the reason why we did this, is we knew that everyone at waterworks was about to get chomped. So we went over here to start up a little bit of a stir. And what happened is their healer decided to come over here and help this group. And you'll watch, they'll start flooding over here. The best thing is once everybody comes over here, our reses went straight to waterworks and was able to cap that. That alone made the difference between a win and a loss. It was awesome. Like, a lot of things happened in this battleground that I haven't actually seen in a while, which was really good. I had a lot of fun. Regardless if you die or win or lose or whatever, like, it's just all a bit. That's literally all this thing is. It's just having a bit of fun. You know, waiting for it might be for you waiting for the arena season to start, or you just want to do something with friends, test out a new spec, new class, just have a bit of fun. Whether you've just spent 10 minutes and you lose, that's, you know, it is what it is. You just get back up in it, do it all again. But as a hunter, we have so much utility we can bring to any sort of battleground, and it is up to us to, you know where we need to be and when, and how to maximize our utilities to the fullest. But yeah, like, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about in this video. Like, I saw a lot of different things happen in this battleground that I thought were pretty cool and haven't seen in a while, so I thought I'd share them with you. If you guys have any questions or you want to tell me about your experiences, let me know down in the comments below, or come over to the Discord to tell me all about it. I love hearing your stories. And until next time, guys, you keep on sniping, and I'll see you all soon.
It shows the way. Not looking for no heaven or gold, 'cause I got you. Don't wanna show